Just days ago, a historic diplomatic shift took shape as the President of the United States welcomed the President of Syria at the White House, marking the first ever official visit by a Syrian head of state to Washington since Syria's independence. The two leaders sat down for talks following a dramatic reconfiguration of the Syrian regime, the lifting of US sanctions and terrorist designations, and an opening of regional alignments that until very recently would have been unthinkable. When asked to put this development into perspective, one senior US foreign policy figure observed that very unlikely would have been an understatement a few years earlier. He pointed out that the Syrian leader in question was once the head of a militant group that the US had designated as terrorist, adding bluntly that he was someone who was working for al-Qaeda. The shift now being witnessed is therefore not simply about a visit, it is about a radical realignment of geopolitics, loyalties and diplomacy. He continued, "That is a good thing for the world and for the region, for Israel." With those words, he framed the fall of the previous regime in Damascus as a positive turning point from Washington's perspective. He underscored that the real challenge now lies in rebuilding a deeply fractured country. 6 or 7 million people fled the country because of the previous regime. Now he's got to build it all back together, and without American support, it's not possible.